I think it will be easier to speak after the fact about some points on this bike. Just done about 30 miles of motorway and a mixture of A and B roads. On the motorway, it's actually very capable. One thing I notice is that it doesn't suffer from any head shake, which is a lot of these high fender bikes sometimes suffer from. And by the way, if you do suffer from that, just loosen your grip on the bars, because what people do is that the bike starts to have a head shake, they hold on tighter, and that will actually make it worse. Just loosen it and let the bike sort it out. Well, that's my opinion anyway. You know me, I never preach. Vibrations, very little through the pegs, but between 70 and 80 you can feel the vibrations in the handlebars. Below that and above that it's actually much less, which is a bit unfortunate, because if you're gonna hit the motorway, I mean, you're gonna hit the motorway what, 10, 20, 30, 40 miles in between, you know, A and B roads. It's not really a motorway bike. But if, when and you are on the motorway, that's your cruising speed. So you either break the low or go slower. But it's not that bad, but still you can feel it. Actually much less than that KTM 690 Duke that I rode. And until today I'm convinced there was something wrong with that bike, because you just cannot have a bike like that on the road. So that's the motorway and fast A roads report. I changed the mirrors, by the way. I just could not stomach those. And they were absolutely useless. That long arm gave it, the vibrations just made it so much worse. You couldn't see a thing in them. You might as well not have them. I put the Grom mirrors on it. Still vibrates a bit, but much better, man. Even, you know, ignore the looks alone. It's the function. Much better. I'm gonna go do some B roads now. But it's freezing, man. My hands are completely and absolutely frozen. So it's not going to be a fast one, and anyway, I don't break the low, you know me, guys. And the roads are shitty anyway. So we'll see how it goes. I just did some B-road and single track riding, taking it easy because conditions are not favorable. But I tell you what, this thing is so good. Confidence inspiring, changes direction just by telepathy. It's incredible. The ABS on it is perfect because it was very slippery, hardly kicks in. My only gripe is the front brake. It's a bit spongy. Now it will either get better with mileage or it needs to be bled, I think. I'm loving this bike. Comes on its own in conditions like this when it's really cold and you're not riding to the lines, you're actually riding to the conditions of the road with all the gravel and the potholes and everything else.